Do you know what to do in this terrible situation? I'm sure you've seen it by now. This woman got choked out and then sexually assaulted. Absolutely terrible. Apparently what they said though is there was a confrontation where they were face to face first. So it wasn't just like she didn't know he was there. That's a big mistake in my books, okay? So if there's a confrontation, walk backwards and walk away. At least you can see if this dude's following you, right? Try and run into a store, try and find some safety. Do something, because as you've seen, it just got worse and worse and worse. And good self-defense is preventing that from taking place. But that didn't happen, so let's talk about some things that maybe could save her life. So he brings around the noose or the belt. It's at this point here, the choking motion and the pulling motion is what brought her down to the ground. When she fell to the ground, she hit her head, she knocked herself unconscious. Let's stop it from the start right away. So from here, hands up right away, hold on. Your goal though is to spin around. So he spins around, right? And he tries to get out. That's not easy though, especially like my belt kind of knocks it here, right? It's an awesome belt for that reason. But if that got tighter and tighter, if he goes to spin, that's going to be harder. But at least here, it's less likely that she's going to hit the back of her head, which is going to knock her out. If he yanks on her though, right, you can see at least he has some footing. Okay, so that's one option, all dependent on the belt, right? The other option here is if everything works perfect, he grabs it, he turns, and he lifts at the same time. That would be absolutely ideal. Don't hold on to it, push and start just fully sprinting at that point. Or if you need to, grab an equalizer, do what you got to do, okay? So we're here, he grabs it, but I'm too quick. Ends up on the floor. Anytime that you anytime that you possibly end up on the floor, okay, tuck your chin into your chest so you don't hit the back of your head. It's so very important. So I pull, he's safe, right? His head didn't hit. Now maybe there's a fighting chance. Especially if they're bigger and stronger like I am, I'm just gonna keep dragging him. It's your grip that's gonna save you. His grip position right now of his arms is a very strong structural position. It's not like you need to do a whole bunch of pull-ups to keep you safe. So as I'm pulling on this, look, he's safe, he can breathe, everything's fine. I think what happened in the video is the hands were free, the choke had happened, and the reason why her hands weren't protecting herself is because that head hit the ground. So you can see how incredibly important that break fall is. Okay, so another option. I'm here, hands come up, hopefully he gets dragged down, and right away here he just spins. So he's spinning out. Notice that's a little bit easier than the standing position, because in the standing position you got to turn and then lift, right? Watch the difference between the two. The standing, hold on, the standing position, right? And he's turning and lifting. He's getting better and better, but it's not very good in my opinion. It's not bad though, right? It's just giving you guys options. He gets down, hey, a little different there. He's getting even better with it now. But let's say I get him, I got it that time, and I'm pulling, spin, 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 spin. He's out. You guys are starting to see how important those hands are, okay? So all of this can be eliminated again if she's turning and facing. The disadvantage of this is she is built to move forward. As human beings, our knees bend this way for a reason. So if I come up like this and try and hook around from behind, it's easy. From the front, he just stops it. Pretty simple, right? So that's the difference there. I really hope she's okay, right? That's a shitty place to be. Stay safe out there, guys.